Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be talking about the enormous size of hurricanes. Hurricanes are one of the most destructive natural disasters, but they are actually called different things depending on where you are. In North America, they are called hurricanes. In the northwestern Pacific, they are called typhoons. And in the southern Pacific and Indian Oceans, they are cyclones. But how big do they actually get? Well, let's first introduce the SaffirSimpson Scale for measuring hurricanes. It basically measures hurricanes by wind speed from Category 1 to Category 5. So, let's start off by introducing the smallest hurricane ever, Hurricane Marco. It was the size of Rhode Island and couldn't even be a Category 1 because Category 1 hurricanes need to have wind speeds of 74 to 95 miles per hour, and it only had wind speeds of 65 miles per hour. But hurricanes, of course, get much worse. Even a Category 1 hurricane, called Hurricane Nate, reached wind speeds of 94 miles per hour, killed 48 people, and caused $787 million of damage, making it the costliest disaster of Costa Rica. Category 2 storms need to have wind speeds of 96 to 110 miles per hour. Hurricane Arthur is an example of this type and maintained wind speeds of 97 miles per hour. Once we reach Category 3, though, these and all stronger storms are considered major hurricanes. One example, Hurricane Otto, grew to the size of the Netherlands and reached wind speeds of 114 miles per hour. Hurricane Sandy, the biggest hurricane to have ever struck the U.S., was half the size of Australia. It maintained wind speeds of 115 miles per hour though, so it was only considered a Category 3. To be considered a Category 4 storm, the storm must have wind speeds of 130 to 156 miles per hour. Hurricane Galveston in 1900 hit Texas and killed 6,000 to 12,000 people. That's a lot, but nowhere near the deadliest hurricane ever. Also by a Category 4 storm, named the Bola cyclone in 1970 that hit East Pakistan, which is now called Bangladesh, that killed 500,000 people. The costliest storms ever were also caused by Category 4 storms, Hurricane Harvey, the size of Hungary, and Hurricane Katrina, the size of Poland. Both each cost $250 billion of damage. Now we'll be looking at Category 5 storms. Let's start by introducing Hurricane Dorian, a very recent storm. It formed near the Bahamas and was the size of Florida. It hit the eastern U.S., the Bahamas, Greenland, and Iceland. It maintained wind speeds of 183 miles per hour. Hurricane Patricia was the fastest hurricane ever. It reached wind speeds of 215 miles per hour and was the same size as Spain. Hurricane John was another Category 5 storm that was as big as Iran. It also holds the record for being the longest lasting hurricane at 31 days and the longest distance traveled by one, 11,000 kilometers. However, all those hurricanes are nothing compared to the biggest one in history, Typhoon Tip in 1979. It grew in the northwestern Pacific and reached the size of India. It also maintained wind speeds of 190 miles per hour. Thankfully, it weakened before hitting Japan, China, the Philippines, and Alaska. But imagine the damage it could have caused if it hit at its peak strength. The big problem is that because of global warming, hurricanes will probably get bigger in size. That's because the warmer ocean waters get, the bigger and more powerful they get. NOAA estimates that hurricanes will get an additional 2 to 44 miles per hour by 2100. That means we might get hurricanes around 250 miles per hour and wind speed pretty soon. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Before this video ends, I also want to say thanks for an amazing year in 2019. Goodbye.